We have been in this hellhole for 17 long, terrible days. What is a day to a Koppite? What do you think?
Probably 24 hours. I don't see why they'd mess up that rotation cycle.
Well, I mean, like, is a day to them a rotation of the planet, or would it be something different? Because on different planets, the rate that they spin on their axis is different for the rate that they spin around the planet, right? So I think on Mercury, a year lasts longer than, or a day lasts longer than a year.
You're not wrong. I mean, considering the size of these little critters, and, you know, they must be living in a very miniature-sized planet to grow the way they are, the Koppites.
Hmm.
But at the same time, they go to sleep at night, they wake up in the day, and they don't seem to oversleep, except when a Louie crash lands and like, whoa, why are we down here, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you pointing out their size is actually a good point. If they are this small, and Earth is this big compared to them, then Koppite must be a very, very small planet.
Yeah. Either small, or they just... maybe they just decided to, you know, like, way in the past, do some sort of downsizing technology, like that movie.
Like that movie. Very descriptive.
The movie called Downsizing.
Oh, I haven't heard of it, clearly.
Oh.
Alright, so, in this video, the plan is to rescue Louie and get back all our food.
You mean rescue Louie? Do you mean actually find him and fuck his shit up?
Well, I mean, we do need him alive. He has all our food.
But then what happens afterward is up to... it's not in the mission description.
Yeah, I mean... we bring him back alive, we get the food, and then what happens after that is not... it's up to God.
Yeah. Do you think the Koppites believe in God?
That's a very tough call. I want to say no, because their sense of leadership is so terrible.
Did you get about Tommy?
That signal's coming from somewhere nearby. Let's go, Alf. You're blatantly ignoring that crystal.
Yeah, like I said in the previous video, the plan here was to bring a ton of rock Pikmin. Well, not a ton. There's a ship.
Hey, yeah, there's the, what's it called? The Alamar ship? There's a name for it.
The Dolphin.
The Dolphin, right. Curse that Hokotate ship.
According to this, that's not the Dolphin.
Maybe it's just a Dolphin Mark II or something.
It was made in Hokotate, so maybe they're just really bad at coming up with different designs.
Yeah, it's a bit like an F-31 or F-35 or whatever. They're just like, just work off the same chassis, change a couple of things, and we're fine.
Anyway, like I said in the previous video, the plan here was to bring some rock Pikmin to bust this open. And I'm assuming that the gimmick is going to be the same as every other boss, where it primarily relies on the Pikmin most recently introduced. So yeah. I brought a ton of blues.
It makes total sense to me, honestly.
And this is what we're fighting.
That's the Mireclops, whatever it's called? Oh, Quaggled Mireclops. Quaggled.
So you see, he's currently, like, we're standing in mud.
Yeah, he's making it water. That's for sure. I see that.
Yeah, and whenever he makes a step, it gets all watery, so it's not very safe anywhere here.
He just seems to be kind of walking around. He's not really doing anything.
Nah, so I'm pretty sure the onus to get it started is on me.
Yeah, and you're kind of beating up his squishy legs.
I mean, it's the only thing I can beat up.
It's a bit like a Shadow of the Colossus.
This is the biggest boss we've encountered so far.
Ooh. Yeah, you might want to move those Pikmin out of the way. Ah. Wow.
All right, get
Suddenly
boys.
we're on a carnival, for God's sake. Oh, he's opening.
Just barely. Managed to break open the crystal before he could get his own attack out. But, you know, that's not necessarily a good thing.
What kind of head is that? That is the freakiest looking head I've seen. It looks like a frickin' fruit. What even is this thing?
It's some kind of mud crab. That much is for sure. But it's fairly easy. Like, it's fair to say that whatever it is, it's like definitely not your typical mud crab. It's definitely a mutant of some kind.
Also, those blue Pikmin are fine getting stepped on. And he's down again.
Well, I mean, he just kind of body slammed one of my blues.
I didn't even see that one. poor, whoa, is that a tongue?
That's his tongue.
Oh, Jesus.
That was not great.
10 of them just died. Wow.
Yeah, I just lost... I've so far lost 12 Pikmin in this fight.
Yikes.
And that was off one attack.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't have seen it coming myself. Because, like, the first time you beat him up, his tongue didn't show up until, like, now.
Yeah,
because you hit him so fast the other time.
It was on the way. I just managed to break open the crystal before he could get his big old tongue out.
Yeah. Also, wow, this is a very ineffective style of fighting here.
Well,
like,
you know.
What is it you're... Oh, God, someone's dying. Oh.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of them are dying. Like, there's not...
3 more dead.
It's not the easiest fight in the game, that's for sure.
Can't you flick them on their eye stalk?
Well, I keep trying to rush them because I want to do... Like, I'm just in the heat of the moment, alright? I want to just do a ton of damage as quick as possible.
Oh, God, all those... Oh, no! Oh, man.
There goes 8.
That's a lot of deads.
There's a bunch of rocks.
We're gonna have to update the tally of dead fallen Pikmin.
That's a lot of names that we're gonna have to come up with.
Let's get started.
Nah, let's focus more on this. It's kind of important, I think, this part. We'll worry about the memorandum later.
Oh, that one Pikmin! Ouch!
There's probably more than one.
That's a good call to use the super spicy.
Right, so
that was much more effective.
Yeah, you really didn't like that. So I think the best strategy, if I want to use the whistle, is to deliberately wait for him to use his tongue attack, try and go around to the other side of the tongue, and then get everyone to charge in.
Fair enough. Sounds like a fair strategy. Like, come on, poke your tongue out. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, it's not working quite as badly as it could.
Yeah. I think you can save those Oh no! Oh no! Ouch! That's 35 dead. Not a good time. Not a good look.
Not a small amount. And he's nearly dead himself, though.
By far, this has been the most cruel boss.
I'm just gonna let this one pass, yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna sacrifice those mins.
He can have those ones.
Ah, 39 Pikmin.
Got him, though, just barely.
Yeah. Oh, what a disgusting boss. Yikes. A cantaloupe! And Louie. Oh no, don't let me pass out again. Now punch him awake.
So at this point, it becomes a rehash of Pikmin 1 where I need to find all the parts to fix up Louie's ship. No, that's not true at all. That's not how this goes.
Yeah. So wait, is he in a coma again? Really?
Yeah, he's in a coma again. It's not going to be too big of a deal. Like, when we first rescued him, he was in the coma. He was in stasis.
Yeah.
But then he woke up the next night, and then he stole all our shit. So we know he's going to wake up soon.
Yeah, this time around, if the Koppites don't like wise up to the fact that, hey, he did this once, let's put a guard or something, you know? Somebody take watch. Man, this boss, though. Like, until now, like, we've had an easy ride of it. But this one boss destroyed you.
It was not close. Well, I mean, I guess technically it was close. It's just, you know, he put a pretty big dent in me, but I'm the one that came out victorious. It's better that I lost 39 Pikmin than 100.
Yeah. Imagine losing all of your Pikmin would have been a serious blow, not just to your wallet, but to your pride as a player. Just squad wipe. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
This boss, it was fairly simple in terms of design and strategy. It's just, you know, he was really big and really difficult to work around. Like that one, like, when he got up and he was walking around, even though he was really big and menacing, like, he was really slow and super telegraphed. It wasn't difficult to get around him and his movement. But when he was down and that was my opportunity to do damage, the tongue attack is what really got me.
I would have thought you would have fallen at least for that once, not like 4 times, because I figured, well, he's raising his tongue, I'm just going to kind of walk away.
Come on, give me some credit here. It's not about it being easy or difficult to work around or against or anything. It's that his most vulnerable position is also his most dangerous. So what was I supposed to do?
Like, flick Pikmin at him from far away. Like, you kept charging him, and the food thief, I like how they call him that. Oh, again? Forced sleep mode again.
Well, like I said, just wait until tonight. He'll be fine.
He has 23 days of juice. I hope that we took it back from him. That monster.
What a douchebag, right?
Yeah, seriously. I said it last time, but Louie really is a troublemaker.
So yeah, we immediately get back all our food.
That's good. So, the reason I was going to say that you kept rushing him, but you were right in a position where the tongue would do the most damage by rushing him. I figured you'd just kind of stay away from his body and just chucked Pikmin at him at the big fleshy part of his head. Look at that cantaloupe. Just, the melon just shoop, sucked in there.
How do they store fruit on the Drake?
Good question. I mean, I imagine it follows the same technology as the onion. It just miniaturizes it.
Maybe you're onto something. Maybe the Koppites are actually just like normal-sized humans, or well, not humans, but like comparable in size to humans. If it were true that they are normally the size of humans, but they developed a technology to shrink down, then that might explain why they don't immediately get crushed by the gravity on Earth.
That is true. Although, then again, it doesn't matter if, like, maybe they have super dense bones or something, because, you know, just because you'd shrink in size doesn't mean that you'd maintain your gravity strength. It's all about mass. So, you know, just because, like, let's say that you're like 6 feet or whatever, let's say that you shrink down to 8 inches, and you're still on planet Earth, you'd be fucking gooed, man. You'd be like, you'd be crushed to death. Maybe. That one rock Pikmin. Is he just there to intercept reds?
He's there to put away, or no, take out some Pikmin.
You have a lot of greens a lot of blues on the field. You might as well, like, yeah, pluck them and then throw them away.
I don't remember what my game plan here is.
Get a variety of min?
Well, I know what my game plan is when it comes to flying Pikmin. I want a couple of them so I could pluck that.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I don't remember why I left the blue Pikmin in the ground. So it's a pretty simple numbers puzzle. I just need more Pikmin on that one than on the other one, and then I can walk across.
That makes sense. You'd think that rock Pikmin would be heavier than their blue brethren.
Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Although, I think this would mean that flying Pikmin would be worthless for this puzzle because they fly.
Yeah, they're super light.
Well, it's not that they're super light, it's that they're not even on the scale at all.
Oh yeah, good point, yeah. You'd be like, could you guys turn off your wings for once? Can you stop flying? Stop flying? What is this? What do you mean?
But then I would just be Pikmin.
Exactly. It's like, but then you're taking away what makes me special, boss. Yes. Get all the grapes.
So many
all the
grapes.
dusk pustules.
20 dusk pustules. That's a really gross name.
They really do come up with some crappy names, like in terms of appeasing or appealing.
Well, it's not supposed to be appealing, clearly. It's supposed to be funny, but...
Yeah. It's like a 13-year-old named the fruit, except the Koppites have a very sophisticated sense of vocabulary.
I'm not exactly thrilled at the idea of going down to the farmer's market and saying, hey, can I get a bunch of dusk pustules?
Can you get some ums? Some Japanese...
Can I get an Asian
Those blues really don't want to leave. There you go.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you can.
You got them all? No, it's only the 5 reds, I think, right? The 5 collectors?
Yeah, they're the ones dealing with the super spicy curry. No, not what? Super spicy. No, that's
You're playing too much Smash, yeah.
Yeah. The spicy berries, that's the one.
The flamin' hot Cheeto berries.
Can you imagine if they developed a fruit that tasted like Cheetos?
Oh god, that's the worst. It's like flavors that should not be.
They've already genetically engineered grapes that taste like cotton candy.
Yeah, I've tried some. They're kind of gross, actually.
No, well, I suppose that's up to you, but I thought they were palatable. I thought they were okay.
Alright, you're red. Now your watch is ended. Come here. Oh, or not. You're just gonna wait at the flower until like they come back, so they don't drop the red berry.
I recorded this weeks ago. I do not recall. But yeah, that seems to be the case. What's interesting about this flower is that the Pikmin, like, you can leave them there to farm the flower for all the berries.
Yeah?
And they'll do it. But when they arrive back at the flower and there are no berries, they'll stand idle until the flower regrows the berries. So I thought that was kind of interesting, that that it doesn't, like, regrow the berries so quickly. And that the Pikmin, in this very specific case, will remain idle until more berries arrive for them to pick.
Mm-hmm. Alright. How many blues, how many rocks died? How many of them martyred themselves for the cause?
39 total. We know that we took out 20 rocks.
Did you lose all 20? No, right? You had like 1 rock left or something.
Something like that.
So we can use names with P, S, R, you know, for pewter, stone, rock.
Isn't pewter a type of rock?
Pewter. Pewter is a type of rock.
Yeah. Well then in that case, why don't you say like, why don't you include like geode? So G.
Nice. Yeah, geodudes, yeah. We have lots of G's. Wayward Moon, that's that kind of a neat name.
I could believe it.
Yeah. Juice that up! Yeah, but yeah, I do think that they've miniaturized it. But what's up?
Did you know that the dark spots on the moon are called oceans?
And that's what they call the Sea of Tranquility and whatnot in the moon. Makes sense. That melon has three juice containers worth of juice. Wow.
That's a lot. It is currently the #1. Not even the watermelon got us that much.
Yeah, really. Good. As long as Louie hasn't drunk any of it.
Well, no. It's the seeds that we want, strictly speaking, when it comes to bringing it all back to Koppite.
It's a relief to have our juice supply back. Imagine if there was only 1 juice left. And it's like, it's still good.
We have a bit of a juice buffer.
I'll say, my god.
45 days worth.
Today, 39. Ouch.
That's a chunk.
Do we know how many of them were blue, how many of them were rock?
Like, definitely we could do the math, but we'd have to go back and pause the video and etc. So, let's say they're all, like, let's say all the rocks were, Reginald and Reginald Jr., Reginald Jr. Jr.
Something fishy's going on here. Because this captain, he's no captain.
He's little more than a second mate.
I knew it!
Actually, I wonder, like, I'm sure this has been answered somewhere, but I wonder what Louie's official title really is.
For next time.
That might be something that we figure out in tomorrow's time.